Once upon a time, in a land of fairies and magic and all other baloney, they had a special kind of, what you say, baloney, where they used special herbs and spices instead of your average cow meat and baloney. The town of magical fairies was almost obsessed with their magical baloney. It was one of the only foods they could eat without getting fat. Their time span closely relates to the average humans, and their year time is 2014. They have a cyborg named Bob. What the heck were you thinking? Medieval? You're sick. This cybernetic robot wasn't magical at all. It was all science and baloney. Bob wasn't even made out of the special baloney either. He was made out of metamorphical baloney when they were referring to garbage. They despised poor Bob so much, they tried to burn him, stab him, repeatedly tried to tear his limbs apart, but they couldn't. He was made out of some material that wasn't metal. They didn't know what it was. All Bob could ever do was say one phrase. Danger! Danger, Mr. Robinson! Danger! When they first encountered Bob, when they first heard him say that phrase, they thought whoever this Mr. Robinson is, he was in trouble. So they tried to find him in their fairy town, but they couldn't. One night, there was a large amount of face-palming coming from the elder fairy. They thought he had a vision of whoever this Mr. Robinson is, and hopefully they could find him and save him from whatever danger he was in. He had spoken with the humans the night before. He had spoke about them about this robot, speaking about this Mr. Robinson being in danger. The elder fairy told them to look up Lost in the Universe using the little G-phones that they have in their pockets. And soon their face-palming became infectious, and soon the whole town had a face-palming syndrome. Luckily, they had all their baloney with them, so they could cheer themselves up after their predicament with this Lost in the Universe situation. They watched Lost in the Universe on their Guru Plus on their G-phones, and they enjoyed the series very much. The only reason why they did not like Bob at all, because he was annoying and kept saying, Danger! Danger, Mr. Robinson! Danger! Luckily, they had their magical baloney with them, and the technology that they have with their G-phones, so they can text to each other using only text and other messaging systems. Luckily, they know the concept of batteries, and their lifespans is significantly much shorter than the fairies' lifespan. On occasion, the fairies would unplug their ears from their magical baloney and stick it in their mouths to eat it, to listen if Bob's batteries were dying. They could tell by the sound of his tone. Danger! Danger, Mr. Robinson! Danger! They hoped Bob's batteries would die out soon. It was increasingly becoming creepy. Danger! Danger, Mr. Robinson! Danger! Bob was becoming increasingly louder, forcing the fairies to stuff more baloney into their ears. Danger! Danger, Mr. Robinson! The fairies wouldn't be able to stand him much longer. His irritating phrases were becoming increasingly louder and much creepier. What's this? What's this? He had stopped speaking. Did Bob's batteries finally die? Can they finally put them in some lobby in some museum or something? Can they finally unplug the baloney from their ears and eat them like their normal schedule? Can the fairies finally... Can you stop talking like that? It's weird. Why, Simon? Why must you stop me like this? I was telling a story to the kids. You sound like Batman. I sound like Batman for a reason.